guys, I'm back with the full moon in Taurus tarot spread. The full moon in Taurus is exact today at 4:28 p.m. EST. The overall theme is winds of change. Okay. The fixed signs that are going to be the most affected are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Look for those within your birth chart or anywhere within your houses to pinpoint exactly how it's going to affect you. Okay. For the fixed signs, it's going to show significant shifts of plans, unexpected changes, and turning points. We're going to have opportunities to let go of attachments to something that holds us back from growing and make room for the new and the unfamiliar. Okay. Changes are always scary at times, but sometimes they are for the highest good, and they are enacted for some reason that we can't see just yet, but it's for our overall progression and growth. Um, just checking to see if my mic is on, because that was the issue yesterday with my microphone and my technology not agreeing with me. And remember, we're still also in, I believe, the pre-shadow period of Mercury retrograde that goes retrograde on the 25th of this month. Okay. Full moons are about clarity, clearings, banishments, cleansings. It is not advisable to manifest on a full moon. It is more about releasing and letting go. Okay. So with that being said, let's get on with your full moon and Taurus spread. Okay. The first card is what the collective is not seeing. This is for the full moon and Taurus. What is the collective not seeing? Oof. What is holding the collective back? Okay. What needs releasing for the collective? What is transforming for the collective? Ten of Pentacles. It's so funny because in the two readings that I tried to record yesterday, this card came out. Okay. Ten of Pentacles, it talks about the ultimate level of stability, whether that be financially or internally, within a home, within a family, within some type of relationship, within some type of environment. Okay. The ultimate level of comfort, of stability, security, safety, groundedness. Okay. Maybe a very high paying job. Um, I'm getting high paying location, high paying group, very stable family, group or corporation. Okay. Oh, I forgot to take out the oracles. Oh, okay. So that one wanted to come out too. Okay. Good luck. Wow. Okay. What the collective is not seeing is the moon. Okay. We're clearly seeing the moon. It's clearly outside, but well, not now, but you know what I'm saying. The moon talks about things that are hidden, things that are in the dark, things that are in shadows. Whether we're lying to ourselves or lying to others, this could be secrets. Okay. Resonates to the number 18. 1 and 8 is 9. Talks about releasing. Okay. The moon is also a Pisces card. Clarify the moon. Wants to be kept hitting, I guess. Ooh, Seven of Cups side to side. Indecision regarding options, indecision regarding choices. Seven of Cups is looking at the options ahead of you, okay, or the options in front of you, deciding on what is going to replenish you, what is there that is potentially might be poison, okay, what is going to nourish you, water versus poison, basically. So what you're not seeing is some of these options that you have available to you are not conducive to your growth. They're not conducive to you emotionally. There's something there about, and this is either like hidden from you or you're lying to yourself about this. Um, where the options that you have available, emotionally, it's like you have to use your discernment. Some of them are there, are good, and some of them are bad. Okay, and now you're undecided about the good and the bad. Okay, so there's something here about like not knowing who or what to pour into emotionally. This could be people, places, or situations. The Lovers is here under the deck to clarify that. So this could be something about either a relationship. Resonates to six, fear, procrastination. Seven resonates to magic luck manifestations. Um, the Lovers talks about like these ideas of love, what what we believe love to be, right? Um, Either something is hidden regarding these choices that you have, and this is why it's making you be in some type of indecisive energy regarding everyone overall. That is part of the situation, or you're lying to yourself of these options, and this is where the indecision is coming from. Something about how you love or what your ideals of love should look like, unconditional love versus conditional love. um your beliefs in love in general. But it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love. Okay. The second card is what is holding you? What is holding you back? Clarified by the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Oh, two cards came out. Okay. Yeah. And the Lovers again in the bottom of the deck. Wow. So, Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning, a passionate new beginning. Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. So, and you wanting to manifest things, and you wanting to get things going, and you wanting to make things happen per se, you're taking about some type of shortcut in order to obtain the ultimate level of emotional fulfillment. And with the Ace of Wands, what's holding you back, I feel like you're doing this continuously. You're doing this continuously within friendships, relationships, um, group setting, like some type of like group community, uh, societal group, groups that you are a part of, like with people. Okay, and again with the Lovers in the bottom of the deck, this has to do with your ideas regarding love, what others' ideas regarding love, um, differences in what love is. This is what's holding you back because you're taking shortcuts when it comes to this. You're being in some type of sneaky energy with yourself or others, or you're not telling the truth about your true intentions, or you're not speaking your mind um, in order to obtain that Ten of Cups. It's like you're wanting to, it's like you have the you have the wand of manifestation. You keep trying to make this happen, and it's like leading you back into a cycle. So it's like you're experiencing this over and over, time and time again, with different people, places, situations. Like you haven't learned the lesson, so the lesson is kind of following you, um, where you see the pattern reflected onto whoever you interact with or you are in connections with. What needs releasing? We got the Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands. The Hermit, side to side. You getting into conflicts either with others or yourself, and then you isolate yourself and you kind of like introspect. But then you sit in this introspection and isolation, and then you're undecided about that as well. With the Two of Pentacles, this is a choice that you go back and forth on, okay? And then you juggle these two ideas. Um, it's like you want to be a part of these groups, but then you don't. Something about like you may be one of those people that like you need time to recharge. Um, but this recharging time brings conflict. This time where you kind of just focus on yourself and what you're doing brings conflict with others. Um, there's conflict because you don't really, you just go into hermit mode. You just go into like your safe space. Your safe space is yourself. You go into yourself, you go into your beliefs, you go into your, if you're spiritual, into your spirit team. You go into yourself, your safe space. You feel like almost like I'd rather be alone than be surrounded by that company type of thing. Um, and this is petty conflict. This is conflict that can be easily resolved. With the Five of Wands is different from the Five of Swords. That Five of Wands is more easily resolvable versus the Five of Swords, where it's very cutthroat and like it's very like winner. It's like a win or lose situation where you literally are forced to defend yourself. Where the Five of Wands is like it's petty. It's like it could easily be resolved. Um, but in avoiding this conflict, you just kind of withdraw. But then you sit there like, oh, should I have like blocked this person? Should I have like, you know? And then you kind of take this knowledge and then like you let it lead the way. Um, I wanna say like it's like you kind of go back and forth with this idea is like should I 1313 on my time as I'm saying that. 13 talks about death and rebirth. You kind of go back and forth with this idea like was I being too harsh, was I being too tough, and me just kind of like taking myself out of the equation type of thing. It's like you're good on your own, like you're good with your solitude. You don't have, you've faced like some type, like you're okay facing your shadows, you're okay facing like your flaws, like you kind of admit this to yourself. And I feel like maybe people trigger those, or like you see the shadows in other people and then you're just like, I'm out type of thing, and you just kind of like go back to your safe space when you don't feel safe. Something about conflicts, disagreements or confrontation, um they're not really, it's not something that you want to be engaged with. This could have to do something with your childhood, okay? And this could be coming up on the full moon for you to release that it's okay to have healthy disagreements. It's okay to agree to disagree. um you don't have to sit there and like literally, shoot daggers at somebody, whether vocally or like um or even by sending any negativity or like just even looking at them some type of way. Um, you can agree to disagree, and then from there take it where, okay, am I going to deal with you or not? Um, and kind of meeting people where they are. You can love someone from afar. You can meet them where they are and just accept them and love them as they are, but they don't necessarily have to be a part of your life. And then you toggle back and forth with this idea. Should I keep you? Should I not? Okay. What is transforming? You have the Page of Cups. Yeah. This idea of pouring into things. Okay. Um, and this is and the Page of Cups, they tend to be a little bit immature. Okay. So the idea of pouring into things either prematurely, I'm getting, or immaturely. Um, and with the Four of Wands, this talks about like being in alignment. You're happily ever after. Um, Four of Wands is the 1111 card for me. Okay, being in the ideal situation, the happily ever after, um, and kind of giving into that idea. With the Knight of Cups, though, it's like you are still in that stage where it's like it's just an idea for you. 1616 on my time. Um, the action of actually pouring into things is block. You block or delay this yourself. Um, like you can see a good outcome, you can see the happily ever after, but then it's just like you sit too long with the idea of this. Okay, you need to trust yourself. Okay, you need to follow your passions, and you need to have courage. Okay, gain some inner power and inner strength, because you have luck on your side. You have luck on your side. You have good luck on your side. When I see that card, I think about the Wheel of Fortune, where it's like taking the spin on the wheel and wanting your luck to turn around, but you're essentially doing this to yourself. There's a lot of indecision here. You sit with things internally a lot before acting on things. Four of Wands is also like like a marriage, or the ideal relationship, the ideal situation, like like the final outcome, ideal outcome. I think you sit with conformity versus non-conformity. There's something in here like, should I be single? Should I not? Okay. And there's something here about this thought process being very, I don't want to say immature, but it's like you sit with the idea of this. There's something here from your childhood emotionally you haven't healed. Maybe it's because you see, like, maybe growing up you saw like your parents divorced, or you saw other family members get divorced, and or separated, or you probably had like a single parent figure taking care of you. You probably are a single figure now, so you it's like you're undecided whether you want this, whether you want to be married, whether you want to have that happily ever after with someone else. Because remember, the Lovers card popped up like twice, so this has to do with ideas of love, ideas of relationships. um you can't expect what you don't pour out. Okay, that's what I'm prompted to say. um there's something here about trusting yourself, trusting. Remember, because we got the Seven of Cups undecided, it's like you have to trust yourself before you can trust others. You have to be able to trust yourself, just like before you can love others, you have to be able to love yourself. um Something here about like this, the idea back and forth of um like a happy family or a happy marriage, and thinking it's just happily ever after. um this like distorted view of like the happily ever after, and that's what's transforming for you this full moon. I don't know why I was prompted to say new moon. I'm guessing between the full moon and the next new moon. Um, Trust yourself. Trust that you can make the right choices when it comes to people, places, and situations where you have to emotionally pour into them. Um, be brave, but use your logic as well as your emotions when it comes to these things. Because right now, the only logic here that I'm seeing is like with the Seven of Swords, and it's not a good card. It's like either you're lying to yourself or others about your true intentions, um, or you're trying to take a shortcut to an ideal outcome instead of like flat out, you know, I guess like being assertive and advocating for yourself about what it is that you're expecting, what it is that you want in relationships, in connections, and friendships, and advocate and basically speaking your truth, giving people a piece of your mind and being truthful about this and standing in your truth, standing in what you think is right, what you think is just, and then cutting those people, places, and situations that do not align with your beliefs, that do not align with what it is that you're looking for or what you're expecting per se. Take your passions, take your emotions, and your stability. The only thing, like I said, the only thing that's missing is the logic. You're expressing this and actually like going from it being in your head to actually something that you're manifesting with the Ace of Wands, where you're actually putting this into play. Your words aligning with your actions and vice versa. Guys, I hope someone was able to obtain some type of clarity. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm available for personal readings, parties, and events. All my information is within the description box. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next reading. Take care.